Learn English to Gujarati science terms, validity to,
मान्यता,
and traceability to.
शोधपात्रता.
Welcome, brave word detective. Hey, you're about to learn some very smart English and Gujarati words without falling asleep on a pile of research papers. Yes, that is already a scientific achievement. Today you will meet 8 big ideas: validity, reliability, reproducibility, falsifiability, measurability, evidence base, plausibility, and traceability. In Gujarati, that is
मान्यता, विश्वसनीयता, पुनरुत्पादकता, खंडन क्षमता, मापनीयता, पुरावा आधार, संभाव्यता,
and.
शोधपात्रता.
If these words look huge, do not worry. Even huge words become friendly when you repeat them often enough. The lab of suspicious bananas. Let us make this fun. Imagine a laboratory run by extremely serious bananas in tiny glasses. Professor Banana holds up a passport and says, "We must check its
मान्यता,
That means validity. Is it officially acceptable, real, and valid? Another banana points to a machine that works every single day and says, "Excellent."
विश्वसनीयता,
That means reliability. You can depend on it. Then they repeat an experiment 3 times. Same result, same graph, same dramatic banana gasp. That is
पुनरुत्पादकता,
or reproducibility. A banana with philosopher eyebrows asks, "Can this theory be proven wrong?" If yes, it has.
खंडन क्षमता,
Meaning falsifiability. A ruler wearing a tie walks in and announces, "I demand."
मापनीयता,
That is measurability. If you cannot measure it, your ruler becomes emotionally distant. Then the team stacks reports, charts, and studies into a mountain called.
पुरावा आधार,
That is the evidence base. One banana hears a wild story about invisible mangoes playing chess. He asks about its
संभाव्यता,
or plausibility. Does it even sound believable? Finally, a tomato with a barcode says, "Track me back to the farm." That is
शोधपात्रता,
meaning traceability. Quick meaning map. Now let us lock the meanings into your memory with a simple spoken map. Validity equals
मान्यता,
think, accepted as valid. Reliability equals
विश्वसनीयता,
think, dependable again and again. Reproducibility equals
पुनरुत्पादकता,
think, same result can be produced again. Falsifiability equals
खंडन क्षमता,
think, a claim can be tested and possibly disproved. Measurability equals
मापनीयता,
think, it can be measured clearly. Evidence base equals
पुरावा आधार,
think, a body of supporting proof. Plausibility equals
संभाव्यता,
think, it sounds believable or reasonable. Traceability equals
शोधपात्रता,
think, you can track the origin and path. Mini story in a chaotic research meeting. Listen to this little story and notice how all the words work together. Also notice that nobody in this meeting should be left alone with a whiteboard marker. A research team meets on Monday morning. One scientist says, "First, we need the
मान्यता,
of the method." Another replies, "And the machine must show."
विश्वसनीयता,
Or we cannot trust the readings. A third scientist repeats the experiment and cheers, "Great."
पुनरुत्पादकता,
Then the professor adjusts her glasses and asks, "Does the theory have?"
खंडन क्षमता,
If nobody can test it, it is just a fancy cloud wearing academic shoes. Everyone nods. Next they discuss the
मापनीयता,
of the data, collect studies to strengthen the
पुरावा आधार,
debate the
संभाव्यता,
of a surprising result, and finally use full
शोधपात्रता,
to track every sample back to its source. By lunch, they have done excellent science and terrible coffee. Say it with me. Time for repetition. You listen, then you say it out loud. If your cat judges your pronunciation, that cat is not peer-reviewed. Validity.
मान्यता,
Reliability.
विश्वसनीयता,
Reproducibility.
पुनरुत्पादकता,
Falsifiability.
खंडन क्षमता.
Measurability.
मापनीयता.
Evidence base.
पुरावा आधार.
Plausibility.
संभाव्यता.
Traceability.
शोधपात्रता.
Tiny dialogue drills. Now let us hear these words in short dialogues you could actually remember. A. Is this certificate valid? B. Yes, it has full.
मान्यता.
A. Can we trust this machine? B. Yes, it's.
विश्वसनीयता.
Is excellent. A. Can other labs get the same result? B. Yes, that shows.
पुनरुत्पादकता.
A. Is this theory scientific? B. Only if it has.
खंडन क्षमता.
A. Can we compare these results? B. Yes, if there is.
मापनीयता.
A. Should we change the policy now? B. Only with a strong.
पुरावा आधार.
A. Does this explanation sound believable? B. It has some.
संभाव्यता.
A. Can we find where this product came from? B. Yes, thanks to.
शोधपात्रता.
Pop quiz, no lab coat required. Let us test your memory. Answer before I do. Dramatic game show music is optional. What is the Gujarati word for validity?
मान्यता.
What is the Gujarati word for reliability?
विश्वसनीयता.
What is the Gujarati word for reproducibility?
पुनरुत्पादकता.
What is the Gujarati word for falsifiability?
खंडन क्षमता.
What is the Gujarati word for measurability?
मापनीयता.
What is the Gujarati phrase for evidence base?
पुरावा आधार.
What is the Gujarati word for plausibility?
संभाव्यता.
What is the Gujarati word for traceability?
शोधपात्रता.
Friendly conclusion. Nice work. You just trained with advanced English and Gujarati vocabulary, and your brain deserves a tiny victory dance. Thank you for learning with me today. Keep practicing.
मान्यता. विश्वसनीयता. पुनरुत्पादकता. खंडन क्षमता. मापनीयता. पुरावा आधार. संभाव्यता.
And.
शोधपात्रता.
Out loud until they feel natural. Come back, repeat the chapter, and use the words in your own sentences. You are doing great, and with practice, these big words will become your very polite little friends.